This morning I'll be hiking up Echo Peak and seeing what I want to do from there. I don't know if I'll do anything else from there or not. I'm currently parked in the Echo Wash, and one of the Echo Bay campgrounds is right behind me. But I'm heading up through here to reach the ridgeline to get to the peak. You can see all the old buoys and stuff. The lake actually used to be up this far, but it's long since receded from here. Don't know if you can hear it over the jet, but some coyotes going crazy over there, making a lot of noise. I'm almost up to the little saddle I'm aiming for, which is right over here. And I'm high enough now that I can see the Muddy Mountains. You can see Muddy Peak over there, the Raven, Fire Benchmark, and the ridge out to the Fire Peaks. There's Echo Wash below me, and you can see Echo Bay development and the campground. And there's Lake Mead with the Virgin Mountains across the way, and Gold Butte immediately across the lake. Gives an idea of the hiking terrain. Lots of boulder hopping. Some modern day glyphs here. It's kind of hard to see what they say. It looks like the one says 77 or 79 maybe. And the other one looks like 009 maybe? Not sure. It seems like every little bump up in this area has these cairns and markers. Not sure exactly what they were placed here for, but you can see there's one out there. And there's one up ahead. I think that's the summit. There may be yet another bump behind here, but I think that's it. This is the view down the ridge I've come up. And I'm at the little peak with the cairn that I showed earlier. But I'm not seeing, the last time I was up here there was a little register and someone had placed a camera inside of it and asked people to take pictures. It was years and years ago that they left it. I'm thinking, oh, there goes a raven. I'm thinking it's over on this little bump over here, which does seem a little bit higher. And over there are the cathedral peaks. I've spent a lot of time up in there and in the canyons below too. Very beautiful and very seldom traveled place. So here's the camera that I mentioned before and the envelope. This thing has been sitting out in the heat for so long I can't imagine that the film was any good on it. But I snapped a picture and I'll put it back, and once it's done somebody will send it back to them. I guess this is a geocache, which is why there's so many little items in there. I do still believe, even though this one is labeled as the summit, I think, that one over there with the higher cairn seems to be a few feet higher to me. Maybe all the items left in the register were from the same person who left the camera, because nobody has signed this register since I was last year in 2023, and before that the only person who signed it was the person who left it, so not very many people come up here. It's a great place for a geocache though. I'm surprised more people don't come up here. Last time I came up here I did a loop, and I think I'm going to do that again today. I'm doing it in the reverse order that I did it last time, and I'm going to walk down into these hills towards the lake just to get some nice views of the lake. getting closer to the lake now. Down here is Echo Bay. And finally, I can see, you probably can't see it, it's pretty far down there. There are cows down there in this patch of grasses. I'd seen their tracks and their poop everywhere, but had never actually seen them. There they are. I don't know if they're rogue escapees from Overton or where they came from, but they definitely live out here. View back to the peak I was on. And this little bump not only has a cairn, but it has the old stakes and wires and things that they used to make these markers. There's the cairn, you can see some of the wire. As I predicted, the view is spectacular from here. You can see, I don't know if you can see, down in the bay. That is a floating toilet for boaters. I'm actually going to go out to this little bump here because it looks like it has a better view up the other way. So I'm going to go check it out. Here's the reason for the boards and wires, the markers. This is a benchmark. I had no idea. And there's some more boards and wires here. I'm out on the little bump now, and the views are really great. View to the Virgin Mountains. That's Echo Bay boat launch down there. Gold Butte across the lake. And I'm going to go out to this little point ahead. I think I want to camp here now. This view is so spectacular. I really want to see sunrise and sunset from here. And there's the cathedral peaks. I'm coming down a little gully canyon back into Echo Wash. I'm gonna paint this afternoon and camp down there this evening.